Hi there, and welcome to the Old Shoes channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And today I've actually got a pair of lace-up boots from Country Road, the Australian brand. I bought them on a sale some time ago, a few years ago, and I like to wear them sort of in winter. And they've also got these commando soles, as you can see, that are quite useful if you're on a rough sort of terrain. I wore these about a month ago in France. As you can see, it's still got some gravel stuck there from where I walked around in various towns and so on. And I actually also wore them on the plane because they, you can loosen them and therefore they're fairly comfortable to fly with. Because I couldn't take a lot of luggage and I only had two pairs of boots, this one and another pair, about which I'll tell you sometime later. Now I've already, they've got a kind of a glacé finish on. As you can see, it's sort of a slightly cracked. It cracks quite easily, so therefore one's got to be careful. And I've also given them some of the renovateur here. Old Saphir Renovateur, and now I'm going to brush it off with my little horse's mane brush. I've got a big one for black shoes, a really big one, but for the dark brown shoes, I've got this little one, and for sort of medium brown shoes or lighter shoes like tan shoes and so on, I've got this one. So now I'm just going to give them a quick brush before I put some polish on. And as you can see, after they had the renovateur for about, let's say, a whole day or 24 hours or so, and they're really looking quite good. I'll do the left one now. They've got a tendency to form these sort of folds here. It's just part of the shoe and the leather. So that's why I regularly moisturize them there. And they've got a leather, as you can see, they're actually made in China, but they've got a leather upper, leather lining, and a rubber sole. So I prefer leather soles, but I've often in winter on frozen sidewalks and so on, I've actually sometimes slipped and fallen with with leather soles. So it's kind of, rubber is better if you're going to venture out into the cold and so on. So now I'm going to give it some Saphir Pat Deluxe or polish, and these big ones are quite nice because they've got a screw top. This is the 100 gram, I think. Yeah, 100 milliliter. Okay. I actually bought some black ones for my son as well while I was in Paris, in the basement of the BHV, the BHV. And, well, no, this is the wrong brush. That's for the black, this is for the brown. So now I'm going to give it some polish there with the application brush. And this polish is quite nice because it gets absorbed fairly easily. It's also got a base of beeswax, so it smells nice. It's all natural ingredients, and I can't stand all this synthetic polish, that they make out of petroleum products. So you sort of put gasoline or petrol on your shoes. That's not nice, and it smells, it's got a horrible chemical smell as well. So, even some years back when I was going through a difficult time financially, I could hardly afford anything, but I still bought my proper beeswax shoe polish because You know, there are some things you can do without. You can maybe eat a little bit less, but you shouldn't skimp on your shoe maintenance and the quality of the polish that you put on your shoes, on your boots, as in this case. Okay, so that's it. I've applied the polish. Now you can, yeah, it's already, I think I'll give it a minute or two just to get absorbed a bit more. And yeah, and the other pair I took along was a pair of Chelsea boots, also with rubber soles. But I walked such a lot, and one day when I was in Paris with my daughter, you know, we were walking around a lot, and you know, we must have walked about 10 kilometers or something, and then I felt because they were new, this other pair of boots, they started to pinch me a bit on the arch of my foot. So, but these were very comfortable because they've already been broken in and so on. They're very comfortable, and yeah, so I switched to these when my feet, my arch started hurting like that. But it's fine now. I recovered very quickly. Yeah, and there we can see it's getting a nice sheen. Actually, I polished them even before I went, because I knew I would be wearing them a lot. So I also took out the laces and I polished it here and moisturized it all over. So now I did a very thorough job before I went on that trip to Europe. I spent some time in France and in Belgium, and also in the Czech Republic and in the Netherlands. I had a very nice dinner in a rooftop restaurant in Amsterdam as well. And I was wearing these pairs of boots all the time because I only had 2 pairs of boots in my luggage. Okay, and that's it. These lace-up kind of boots with commando soles with some gravel from France still stuck in them. I'll keep it there for a souvenir. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time on Old Shoes.